Well, hey, EVTV, good to see you guys again. New Electric made it back to Amsterdam from Cape Girardeau. We had quite of a hell of a trip back after a hell of a week at Cape Girardeau. And we're happy to report we're back and hard at work with the Delta project that we're trying to have done by September 1st. So we've got our work cut out for us. And we really won't have too much of an update besides the Delta, excepting for... Who's this here with me? I thought I'd left Celso and I at EVCON.
Yeah, I just returned to Portugal and I call Hannah. Oh, do you need some company there? You know, I know you are trying to finish the Delta, so I'll come by and give you a hand.
I know, I couldn't stop EVCON either, you know? Celso and I, good to see you, man.
A colorful man. What's up? Nice
So,
combination.
EVCON's not over, we're just getting started.
We're just getting started here.
Cool, man. I think he was really having withdrawal symptoms from being back from all the good cars and the stuff and the toys. And this is making him wait until September until he can play with his own toys again. So we're so happy to have you here with us. We've got 10 days of hard work ahead of us and trying to get this baby finished. I will cut to us visiting the Delta, where she is now, where she's being painted, and the motor to shaft adapter is being made and welded. Looky look. So she's looking a little different than last year, huh? We got the horrible bumper car side off of it, and now she's nice and sharp. HP EVS 35x2 motor, which now has its custom mount to mount it at 16 degrees. So you see, she's really starting to look different now. She's all painted and sanded, and soon she'll be red. We'll be able to show you next week. She'll be Maranello red, which is where the Ferrari factory is from. What can we do here while we don't have the boat? Well, we have our bottom balancing setup that we did fly in a master degree lithium iron phosphate battery master. So he will be helping us to hand balance these 60 amp hour cells. Hey, so let's take a little quick look at our bottom balancing setup. Our regular viewers will by now be familiar with the basic setup. We have a series of batteries hooked up, in this case 96 60 amp hour cells that we will be buddy packing into 48 series 2 parallel for the Curtis 144 volt controllers that will be in the Delta. Here we have a Soliton Junior hooked up to 3 warp motors that act as a resistive load for our discharge experiment. We have a cheapo little voltmeter and a shunt feeding the JLD 404 so we can see total amp hours out, and a little contactor to be able to break pack voltage. This setup should be taking about 5 or 6 amps at the 320, 330 volt level. So we're looking at about 4 or 5 hours of discharge before it gets exciting, and we'll know if these cells are all at about 50% state of charge, and we'll start taking out individuals to bottom balance them. Then over towards the battery testing corner, we have our Power Lab set up, and Celso brought his as well, and we have a laptop hooked up to the Curtis controllers that we will be programming also for the throttle pot that's going to be on the Delta. And over there we have our new greengrass boat, and she will be doing camera duty and or rescuing duty as the need arises when we go out and test the Delta, hopefully in about 10 days or so. So anyways, all EVTV viewers, please stay tuned for action from Amsterdam. We hope by next week to show you a Ferrari red speedster of the water with a AC 35x2 system ready installed, and all things going well, the week after that we'll be able to show trial runs of the same boat. And we're going to try and make sure that Celso goes home with a big EV grin.
Yeah.
I myself am a recovering shockaholic. I found that Celso is still on the juice. You've been here like 24 hours and you've shocked how many times?
2 now.
Two now. See, I've been off the juice since about last year or so, this time last year, but you're still rocking it hard, baby. So we'll be doing a Celso shock count, EV grin count, and we'll keep building. You all keep building. See you soon, man.